Hello and welcome back to New Cities. Y'all might notice that my voice doesn't sound like doo-doo anymore. I invested into a better mic, so it shouldn't really sound that bad anymore. As for the lack of videos, as of today, actually, I still do not have, my Mac actually broke. That's what I used to edit my videos on. And then my videos really aren't that heavily edited, but they do like require some tweaking every now and then. And I just felt bad about not posting a video in a while, so I was like, you know what? Let's just make a video. It's not really gonna be edited. I'll just do a cut and dry. Um, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like build some roads, put down some stuff. Give y'all guys some sort of feedback for why I'm not here. But yeah, I got sick. My Mac broke. I need to get the screen fixed on it. It's a whole big deal. But I did feel bad about not recording, so I wanted to sit down, take some time out of my day, record today, so I could have something to watch. I did feel really bad about it. I'm sorry, guys. I try not to. Hopefully, my Mac will be back in my possession in about 2 to 3 more days. So, yeah. So let's just go ahead and get started. So by the time they did update my game, or the game did update, so they added some police HQs. Like we don't have any yet. They said crime was going to get an increase, which it looks like it has. There is indeed a lot more crime. Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead. Do we have any social services that can go into? No. Not yet. Okay, well, we'll just add some police stations. I'm sure this will be fine. But yeah, there is a lot more crime now. They did not lie. You could usually just place like some schools, some prosperity, and then a bunch of community stuff. But it looks like that is not the case anymore. I mean, look at all of that pink right there. Down here, not so bad. We put down a lot of police stations down here to kind of combat the crime early on. But I eventually learned we could use parks and started using parks instead of these police stations. And man, I am shocked, that it was this bad. I mean, they really reworked the how crime works in this game. But that's okay. We have plenty of money in the bank. So this game keeps on going. So yeah. But yeah, my Mac is broken. Somehow my screen broke on it, and literally no clue how. Like I usually take such good care of my Mac. It was a graduation gift. I'd always try to keep it on me and not let anything happen to it. But I don't know what happened. Honestly, don't know. I was kind of upset that it broke. I do have Apple Care though, so it was all good. Not a lot of stuff, like, oh, okay, cool. You have Apple Care, it's like $99, which is a lot of money, but compared to $500 to get it fixed, if I didn't have it, I'd much rather be paying the $500, or excuse me, the $99. Woo. But yeah, so it should be fairly soon. Also, they changed, if I believe, at a police HQ, they did something else. My first farm. Where was it? People. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Educated people will move to high value, high density areas. So that kind of changes a lot about our city, honestly. Um, Most of our city, is very rural. Some of it's very prosperous, but as far as density goes, density is very much, down here. And our education is a little bit everywhere. I actually, you know what? I kind of do. I kind of have. Yeah, it is. That is about what it was. They looks like they have moved. I thought there would be a big shift in like home pricing and stuff like that, but it looks like that actually hasn't really changed that much. So, that is good for us. I thought it would actually change a lot, but so far not too bad. Looks like there is some low land value, but this is all industry. So I don't really think that amounts to anything. Let's go ahead. How's traffic? Same old, same old. A lot of traffic in a lot of places. Any tunnels? We do have our little train tracks and everything like that. So out of that view. Yeah, let's see. They add. Oh yeah, bus lines apparently do disappear. So the entire bus line that we did last last episode completely gone. It just erased it as soon as I quit playing. Which is apparently a bug in the game right now. Let's see. Do we have? How's it going over here? Did we ever zone this place? No, we did. Let's go ahead and zone it for resident. I get this place on the uppity up. Enough. Put down some office. I don't want to have these people traveling over the bridge every single day to get to work. That's just going to be absolute nightmare. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Mobile, Alabama, but I can tell you right now that every time you go to the beach, there's a really nice beach, Gulf Shores, super nice. Go there all the time. It is this little tunnel that you go through, or a bridge, and it crosses the Bay Area. I think it's I-10, and it crosses the Bay Area. And let me tell you, that bridge, oh my god, always traffic on there. Like there's never just not any traffic on that bridge. And that is not how I'm trying to run the city. You know, I'm trying to give my residents like a nice happy life, with a nice happy job and family and all this good stuff. But I can't do that if the bridge is always like, can't do that if the bridge is always has traffic on it. Nobody's gonna be happy with traffic every day. I got to build some jobs closer to where people live. Just how things should be. Hopefully one day we can get like ferries, and they can kind of go across like the bay right here. And really nice to have like a little ferry from here to right here and kind of get off. Maybe connect with the interstate or something like that. That'd be super nice. But yeah, let's see. Looks like we have an increase of demand for farmland, and it looks like that actually is true. There's not really a lot of farmland left. How are we doing with industry? I don't know. It looks like industry does need a revamp. I don't think it has enough density in order to sort of build on itself over there. So I might have to build the industry somewhere else. Okay, industry's kind of being built down here. That's nice. There's no way that this part's gonna densify up enough to build density in that anytime soon. So that's out of the question. I'm actually gonna go ahead and build some more farms. Let's go ahead and kind of just copy all of this. I ease that on in there. Oh, no. Boom. And let's go ahead and... Oh, gosh. I get scared every time I place those roads because like I feel like I'm gonna mess up and I'm gonna do something I'm not supposed to do. Like I feel like I'm gonna do like a double road or something like that, and it's gonna just mess everything up. I'm gonna have to go fix it. But no, it's okay. Look at that. Plenty of farmland. Absolutely plenty of it. I think over here is just gonna be our just like farming empire. They can have down here on the coast. We'll fill that up with some suburbs and stuff like that. But this is definitely farm central. Let's see. It looks like the farmland. Looks like they become factories, like little like chicken plants or something like that, as it gets denser and denser, which is nice. Oh, is that a street light? Oh, look at that! Oh my gosh, they have street lights in here. Well, I think they already had street lights, but they did something with the street lights that, like, I don't know. They have street. Yeah, they did. I remember now. I remember. It's been a long time. It's been like 5 or 6 days since I played this game, I think. I usually don't play this game unless like I'm recording, because like I feel like I have to record for this game. even though I really like it, you know, I'm trying to come up with a video for like a top 10 like tips and tricks video, so that way newcomers can enjoy the game. How do I do that? Too close to verbal and make that an avenue. And actually was planning on making it very soon, but my Mac it just gave out. It said, "Sorry, fam, your screen's broken. Nothing I can do." And I was like, "Well, that kind of sucks." And the coronavirus is going around right now as of what is this, March 4th. Um, so it's parts are kind of hard to come by. They make them in China, so a little bit hard to come by parts. Um, hoping that gets resolved. Like I said, it should be in just a few more days. I should be able to get my computer back, which would be amazing because I need to do some homework on it. Stat. I hate doing homework on my desktop. It's so infuriating. Like, you have no idea. Because, like, I have so many passwords and stuff like that saved on my Mac, and, like, everything I use for school, like, I have it saved, and it's just, like, it is honestly my lifeblood. I cannot do anything without that Mac. Let's just go ahead and zone this in real quick. More of an increase in... Looks like we get an increase in here. Actually might make some mixed use buildings along this coast right here. That got it in there. I don't want to do too much on that coast. I just love like the idea of like a nice little condo on the beach. Kind of just go there in the summers. There's like a little shop below it, like a little sunglass hut or something like that. Like a surfboard shop. I just love the idea of that. Like it just speaks to me. It's like just going back to the beach, seeing all the sunglass huts when I was a kid and surfboard places, I guess. But it looks so amazing, especially when you get like all of them built up on the coast. They get a big old tall buildings. Oof, looks good. Let's check crime real quick. How are we doing on that? Still pretty bad up here. I'm gonna add park right. Have one. Maybe that'll drive community up. Increase the police that we need in the area. I'd rather put parks than police stations down. Especially in these the low crime areas, kind of like where they're just hitting that that gray spot, where it's like probably not enough to put a police station down, but just want to cover it, to cover your bases. Just hate having to see all this pink and stuff. Let's see, put a few more. You can go ahead and part. I come down here. I feel like that's a little bit off center. Yeah, it looks like can't win them all. Okay. Bob come in, zone everything where it needs to be. Okay. Let's make sure we don't forget about these people down here. Lovely people. They're big yards. Not too big of a yard. Can't have that. Raise them density prices up and home ownership on all-time record lows and just rent for the rest of your life. You know how it goes. Those big. Hey, looking good, looking good. Our little Central Park going. Looking nice. You know, I'd like to take a little walk in here every now and then. Delete some of the too close to. That looks a little bit. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Industrial's going good. People still help wanted. Change there. Let me here get some. And then right. I want off. Okay. Yeah. Put some offices in there. That way people can kind of don't have to just work in retail. They can work in some office buildings too. Oh, this is actually a good spot to put a nice little subdivision up here. I didn't even notice that earlier. Let's go ahead and do that. Surprised I didn't create like a bridge. Or glitch out. Here. Down there. And way that way. Come down. Oh. That works out. And oh, this is our train line, isn't it? Yep, sure is. It will indeed be nice when we can finally get like a train up in here. Carry on some of these people. These poor souls on their 5-hour daily commute to work, and then a 5-hour commute back home, only to get up like 3 minutes later to be back at work. As you can still hear, I'm still suffering from a little sickness that I had. You know, I might have the coronavirus. Who knows? But I was reading the news the other day, and I guess I was reading the news. I was reading the news the other day, and I came across an interesting article that was like, you know, don't worry about the coronavirus. Like, it only has such of a, you know, it was like a 0.5% death rate. And you know, they didn't really understand why people were freaking out so much about it. And I kind of agree with it. Like, it really does have a very low death rate compared to, you know, like Ebola or oh gosh, I'm trying to think, what is the sickness that the oh gosh, that the mosquitoes carry. It is starts with an M. Cannot put my finger on it, but that disease. I mean, that one alone kills. You know, one of the biggest killers in the world, mostly affecting, you know, Southeast Asia. But people are really freaking out about the coronavirus, and I honestly think it's because people are so scared that they are scared that our governments are not prepared for a epidemic like, you know, the Spanish flu or, you know, the plague. I think they're genuinely scared that not because of the death rate of the coronavirus, but because the nations of the world don't have a coherent plan to deal with such big issues. And I think that's kind of where people are scared. I think that's where a lot of fear comes from. And I could be wrong. It could actually be something very, very serious. For the most part, in my opinion, I am scared that the nations of the world are not going to have the ability to combat an actual, really, really deadly disease. That is fact, in my opinion. So, shape or form, have the answers because I don't. Not by a long shot. But let me know what you guys think. Comments below. Like, I know I go to France in about a few months. May I go to France, and I'm really hoping that my flight doesn't get like canceled. I don't want France to be on that level 4 watch list where it's kind of hard to get in and out. I want my trip to go fairly smoothly, as all people would like their trips to go. Yeah, so hopefully it'll be kind of be died down by, kind of what I'm banking on right now. I spent a lot of money on those tickets, and I if they get canceled and I have my I had to put in like time off requests and everything like that. I mean, I have to take the time off regardless. And I'm gonna be livid if I have to take time off and I'm not in France. I'm gonna be so mad. I do not. I can probably reschedule my time, but that's just gonna be such a headache. I'm probably gonna try, but it's gonna be a headache. That's for sure. Let's see here. I don't really want to place one every now and then, but do in fact. No suburb up here. You go ahead and expressway. Which way is this going? This one's going this way. Waterline. Boom. That is not at all. Oh my god. I didn't realize that this was going to be a problem. Go ahead and pause that. Let's go ahead and double. Have this one come up. Out of tunnel vision. Back. Okay. It's kind of just how it's. There we go. Works out pretty good. Let's see here. I want to. I'm a boulevard that goes from here and spot right there. Am I in? Yet somehow I am. Okay. Close this. why they put me in bulldozer mode. I'm not bulldozer mode. Tunnel mode. I don't really know why. Whatever. Boom. There we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and make a boulevard that comes down. Should we make one right here? Yeah. Go ahead and make one. Little off ramp. Nice and lovely. We're going way down over here. It kind of hits this spot. Boom. Have it come over. And run into that boulevard. Building in the way. Where? Oh, we'll just leave it at that. Cool. Okay, and let's have this one go all the way up. Right into like the tiniest little lake ever. And let's go ahead and connect of our halfway point right there. Cool. Okay, so more suburbs. We got that going here. How are we doing over here, actually? Too bad, not too bad. How is our... Oh, shoot. We probably need some police stations over here, don't we? We haven't placed anything down. Do a small ballpark, first off, because everybody needs a ballpark. Boom. And we'll place one up here, too. Oh, we'll just place one down here. One. We'll have 3 ballparks. We'll have a 3-ballpark city. Go ahead and put our police station down. We'll just put this one down over here. That looks good. And then let's have a good school. What do you say? A magnet or a opportunity? Oops. Let's do community. I don't really want to place any more police stations down. So we'll have this one service this part, and then we'll have this one up here. Not really any density figures. Value. Okay, we got good value. Somewhat educated. Crime. Be expected. What else do? Get over there. All right. Pollution. Nothing. Traffic. Nothing. Okay. Cool. Assume everything is going good. Okay. Bridges over the place. Cool. Make a little bridge that 2 parts. I might just do that. Oh gosh. On every single one of these. Back into we're kind of just, connecting our city up quite a bit. We don't want to leave, anybody left out. That's for sure. Everybody needs to get to the Central Park over here, and, everybody needs to have a good time. Let's actually go ahead and connect this part up too. That way we don't have to go all the way down here. So on and so forth. I don't know if y'all know, but Pittsburgh, I believe, or it might be Philadelphia. One of those cities is like the city with a all these bridges. Call it something special. Literally no clue what it's called, but I think this city with all of our bridges, it can overcome that, and we are now the new city of the bridges. You know, there's so many bridges here. Okay, I'm just kind of connecting everything up. Just bridges. I just love bridges. I don't know why, but it just got to me. Put one down right there. One come. Just having everybody connected and stuff like that, like, great way to control traffic flow. My opinion. Let's go ahead and zone some more stuff up here. What are we lacking here? Definitely residential. Just zone it up. And we'll kind of wait till probably the next episode to give this place its amenities. I don't want to give them. I don't want to have it to where, you know, we build up so much and they're not even using half of it. You know, they probably don't have much crime right now. You know, probably do need a school, at least one school. I'll go ahead and I'll probably put one of those down for them, but parks, stuff like that, I'll kind of wait on that. Then let's put some more office. I cover this one up. Got to an office. It's two right there. Haven't followed. There we are. There's plenty of offices right there. In fact, I'll also add offices down here too. Yep. Opportunities. Cool. Let's see. Let's zone some of this. I feel like we need to zone even more, like, farms. Look at the demand for it. Yeah, it's not really that much bigger, you know. Or not. Go ahead and start placing some offices in here. All of these zones to 8 boulevard here will be offices. Everything to the left will be residential, probably. We don't have any demand. So much quicker just to do this. Careful. This is the tricky part about using like a circle for these zonings, is that you just don't know. It's too close to the or too close to the edge of this thing right there. I wish you could left click and kind of like get rid of the houses like you can in City Skylines. I wish that was a thing. I don't really like to have to switch to a different tool to, you know, update it. Kind of sucks. I might mention that to the developer. Actually keep this part just in case I do need to add some resident. Kind of whoops. Golly, I hate hate having to switch between these things. Definitely gonna mention that in the Discord. That's for sure. Everybody has all zoned up. Looks like they are. We're about to hit 400,000 people. Crazy. Right now, our hourly population growth is going a lot more better than previously. I would usually have to leave this thing on, but we're actually getting above a very certain amount of population so far. So yeah, we're actually doing really good so far. Sorry about the lack of editing in this video, guys. Really sorry. I would have sped up some parts and put some music over it for y'all, but like I said, max out of the shop, or max in the shop, so not really able to edit that well, and I just had to put a video out there. I just felt so bad, like literally for so many days I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta do it. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. Click that like button and subscribe if you did, and I'll catch you next time.